parade commander will now march off the various security services for the schools and selected groups to march past.
Security service to march up. Remainder, stand base. Security services in cross order march. 4, 3 ranks. Move the left and right in threes. Left and right, 10. One. Security services, by the right. Quick, march.
We shall now witness the march past by some selected schools within the Cape Coast metropolis. Selected groups including representatives of all the 16 regions of Ghana, the Nation Builders Corps, and the veterans. I'll hand over to Madam Prisla to coordinate activities of the march past by the various schools and groups within the Cape Coast metropolis.
Thank you, Captain Akapo. Here is a brief comment about Ghana Education Service. The mission of Ghana Education Service is to create an enabling environment in all educational institutions and directorates that will facilitate effective teaching and learning. The mission of the service is to ensure that all Ghanaian children of school-going age are provided quality education through effective resource management. The policy objectives of Ghana Education Service are to improve equitable access to and participation in quality education at all levels, bridge gender gap in access to education, improve access to quality education for people with disability, mainstream issues of population, family, gender. Professor Kwesi Okonkwo-Amankwah is the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, with Mr. Anthony Watson and Dr. Pabna B. Tando as the Deputy Directors Generals. They are supported by divisional directors, 16 regional directors, and district, municipal, and metropolitan directors. At this juncture, I have the pleasure to acknowledge the presence of the Director General of Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwesi Okonkwo-Amankwah, Mrs. Patty Asan, Director, Schools and Instructions, GES Headquarters. Mrs. Angelina Nkansa, Director, HR, GES Headquarters.
Move the right to threes. Right, 10. Bend.
first contingent from the Ghana Education Service are students from Holy Child School. Esther Yabua is in front and Stephanie Wenya at the rear. Shelley Menu Amwa and Beatrice Watson are the Ghana girls. Factor non-verbal is their motto, which translates actions, not words. Madam Linda Apia is the headmistress of Holy Child School. Closely following Holy Child School is the contingent from Artisanal College, situated on a hill 3.8 kilometers north of the Cape Coast Castle. Vel cum primus is their motto. Contingent leaders are Mrs. Ernestina Efa in front, Mr. Evans Asariapwa at the rear. The Ghana boys are Enoch Shea Iketia and Joseph Aga. Approaching the days is the contingent from Infantsman Girls Senior High School, Saltpond. Their motto is Obrani Warabo, which literally means life is how you make it. Contingent leader in front is Miss Claudia Awo-Senom Amedume, a proud Kosa, and Bernard Anan Alami Mahadi at the rear. Kosas are shining everywhere. Closely following Infantsman Girls is the contingent from Infantsman School. It is located on the Kwaboche Hills and in the heart of Cape Coast. It was established by the Methodist missionaries on Monday, 3rd April 1876. The motto is Jenu Shakan, meaning think and look ahead. Mrs. Regina Efa is the contingent in front and Mrs. Edith Forson at the rear. Now is the turn of the contingent from Wesley Girls High School to approach the days. Wegehe is the name. Wegehe is the name. Established in 1836 with 25 girls, Wegehe now has a population of 2,265. Their motto is live pure, speak true, right wrong, follow the king. The contingent leader in front is Miss Adelaide Ofori, teaching biology, and at the rear is Miss Anna Branton, teacher of English language. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, here comes the contingent from St. Augustine's College. St. Augustine's College. It was established in the year 1930. Madam Radhina Tu Suleimana and Mr. Innocent Yauli are the contingent leaders. Omnia Wicked Labor is their motto, which translates in English, perseverance conquers all things. Currently approaching the days is the contingent from Ghana National College. Ghana National College, a co-educational secondary school found 9 years before independence on Friday, 16 July 1948 by Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Their motto is Pro Patria. Pro Patria. Contingent leaders in front. Mr. Ransford Abuaji, he teaches visual arts, and at the rear is Mr. Otis Apete, he teaches integrated science. The Bana girls are Gifty Ousu and Philippa Anderson. Closely following Ghana National College is the contingent from Cape Coast Technical Institute. Cape Coast Technical Institute. It was established in 1955. Mbazanoborie in Kunyimize is their motto. Contingent leader in front is Hannah Ahin and Mr. Ekubuatin at the rear. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, ever merciful, I now present to you the contingent from TI Ahmadiyya SHS Potson. Their motto is Nyamisro Nanyimidzi Makanko. The banner holders are Gloria Ahin Mensah and Benedicta Mensah. The front leader is Mr. Abdul Salam Apia and Madam Mary Akochia and Mr. Rafiq Adam Anson at the rear. Closely following Potson Ahmadiyya is the Vocational Training Center from Miriwa. The contingent leaders are Albert Jetia and Kojo Hinson. Banner holders are Amos Hassan and David Akon. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, from the second cycle schools, we now move to the contingent drawn from the basic schools on parade. Approaching the days are contingents from Philip Kwaku Girls Basic School. The banner girls are Anastasia Getsu and Beatrice Anku. Contingent leaders are Miss Agnes Amwakugezi, and at the rear is Mr. Theophilus Kwansan. Here comes the contingent from Catholic Jubilee Boys School. Catholic Jubilee Boys School, established in 1890 by Right Reverend Rutop with 220 pupils. They currently have a population of 439. Their motto is either the first or with the first. Mrs. Ida Ekueche is the contingent leader in front, and at the rear is Mr. Charles Aqua. The banner boys are Daniel Hammond and Emmanuel Inkum. Currently approaching the days is the contingent from Imam Omain Basic School. Established in the year 1993, Imam Khomeini Islamic Basic School is located in Amamoma, one of the communities in the University of Cape Coast. The current population of the school stands at 420. Banner girls are Christiana Enchi and Jessica Emison. Front contingent leader is Miss Rosina Nimosafo, and at the rear is Mr. Eric Donto. Closely following Imam Khomeini contingent is the contingent from the University Junior High School. Established on 1st September 1987, their motto is excellence and service. Currently, the school's strength stands at 672. Contingent leader in front is Miss Agnes Amwakugezi, and at the rear is Mr. Theophilus Kwansan. Our final contingent from the basic schools is the Abum School for Special Needs. It was established in 2006-2007 academic year. The school admits children with the following disabilities: Down syndrome, autism, cerebral palsy, learning difficulties such as dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, attention deficit hyperactivity disorders. Their motto is Yayakor, translated in English as We Are One. Contingent leaders are Perpetuala Mwako and Mr. Agbeshi Agbenuza. Banner girls are Regina Texan and Victoria Obin.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our various interest groups participating in the 65th Independence Anniversary celebration, working together, bouncing back together. Your Excellencies, the first interest group approaching the dais is the Central Regional Youth Organization, made up of youth groups from different parts of the Central Region. The Cape Coast Youth Development Association is a non-for-profit organization founded in 2010 to seek the socio-economic welfare of its members and to pursue activities that promote environmental cleanliness. They see the need to protect and preserve our natural heritage, both flora and fauna. It has Osaberi Makwesata II, Paramount Chief of the Ogwa Traditional Area, as its life patron. Other youth groups in this contingent are the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth and the Adventist Youth Association. Industrialization has been the hallmark of President Akufo-Addo since his first term and also in his second term. You can see Koa FS, one of the many factories around the central region, marching past the days. The Federation of Market Association is made up of various market women in Ogwa or Cape Coast. These are the women who feed our nation. The group is led by 51-year-old market queen Maimuna Ahmed Abaka, who sells at the Abra market. Maimuna has been selling over the past 32 years and is an inspiration in Ogwa. These are the women who make up all the good things that we observe in our country in terms of feeding the nation. These market women are 40 in number, from the Kotokraba market, Anafu market, Yauda market, and Abra market. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is our tradition. Marching towards the days is the Tekwaku or the Tekwa group. The Tekwa group is made up of 10 Fanti women from different parts of the central region, focused on preserving the rich traditions and cultural heritage of the people of the region. The group is led by Efua Bando from Ugwa. This special hairstyle called Tekwa is worn for generations by Fanti women and resembles an elaborate hair hat. Well, the hair is made to shimmer and is adorned with golden pieces of ornaments. Talk about Asafo companies, and you are rightly talking about the central region. The Asafo companies are traditional warrior groups in Akan culture. Their traditional role is to defend the Akan state. In Elmina, Asafo companies emerged in the early 18th century out of the wards of Elmina. Here in Cape Coast, there are 7 Asafo companies: Bentu, Anafo, Inti, Nkum, Brofumba, Akrampa, and Amanfo. This contingent is made up of 3 each of all 7 Asafo companies and headed by 39-year-old John Darcy. You can never talk about the central region, Cape Coast or Winneba without talking about the tireless efforts of our fisher folks. Mr. President, our fishermen and women say Ayiko. What you are watching now It's exactly how our queens and kings appear in public spaces. They are paying homage to the very good people of our country. In Ghana, there are 16 regions at the moment, and the regions of Ghana constitute the first level of subnational government administration within the Republic. There are currently 16 regions which are further divided for administrative purposes into 260 local, metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, or MMDAs.
So it's a lot of people.
The Bono region is saying thank you, Mr. President, and so did the Savannah region. Approaching the days now is the Efutu Asafu from Winneba. With regards to the Asafo companies, each company is headed by a superior captain called Supi, and under the Supi is a captain called Safohini. From the northern region, Tamale hosted the very first independence anniversary celebrations out of the national capital of Accra. Tamale 2019, and the people of the northern region says, thank you, Mr. President. The Northeast region that just passed is led by 10-year-old Al-Hassan Suraya of the Zagu Yura JHS from Wali Wali. Dampa Smok and Kente is a traditional attire, and Tosua is a hunter's dance. Talk about the Larambaga Mosque, the Mole Park, and the Bui National Parks, and the rich culture of the Gonja would definitely come out. The Savannah region is rich in many ways. The 14-member contingent is led by the Regional Director for Center for National Culture, 56-year-old Chief Tuyana, also known as Azuma Ibrahim. A spear in the hands of a man is a symbol of state, and smoke is their traditional attire. Western North region is one of the breadbaskets of our country. It has very powerful fishermen who are feeding the nation. They say they are working together to bounce back together. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, approaching the days now is the Volta region. They say that the best obviously comes from the West. And from Takoradi, this is the Western region. Parade now are our very special NAPCO trainees. Living together as one people, irrespective of the political party you belong. Here are the NPP loyal ladies.
He is the youngest stick walker in Ghana.
The Cape Coast Masqueraders pride themselves as the best in the country. In fact, 16 groups compete for the top spot every 25th of December. That is on Christmas Day over the past 5 years. Like you can see, the group is led by the youngest stick walker in the country, and obviously maybe the world, who knows. Justice Otu, in fact, is only 3 years old.
Cape Coast, Yawazoye, Oba, Yawazoye, Yawazoye, Oba, Yawazoye.
This will obviously be the youngest stick walker in the world. Competition that holds the festival together, and the entire town is split along these troop lines, with each one attempting to outwit the other, with the most bizarre, riveting costumes and also dances. The masqueraders borrow heavily from colonial culture by dressing up as some institutions or colonial powers, from the police to nurses to cowboys to pastors to garden parties and other figures that were prominent in that era.
Akwatojojorba wogu wanu chano. Edresa wanya pimkwea apimentu muhwan. Yo gwadan no gwan yobi.
So you just witnessed the Cape Coast Masqueraders. Masqueraders are the best. Wait till you also see the Winneba Masqueraders. The people of Winneba adopted and owned this practice by setting up various masqueraders troops as far back as the 1920s. In 1957, the year of our independence, the institution was formalized and moved from the street to an enclosed area for competition among troops by Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He actually sponsored the first parade to mark Ghana's independence, and it has since become a December ritual which serves as the form of entertainment for several communities along the coast of Ghana. What a beauty! What a beauty! What a beauty! Raise your flag! And this is a special dance dedicated to the Prime Minister of the Republic of Barbados, the Honorable Avenor Motley. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Winneba Masqueraders, thank you very much. The group is led by Nobles number 1, led by Awoko Kroko. Ejan number 2, led by Charles Yosef. Tumus number 3, led by Kwesi Christ. Red Cross number 4, led by John Bonsise. And Royals number 5, led by Kojo Kosa. Thank you very much, Winneba Masqueraders.
That was a spectacular performance by the Masqueraders, only in the central region. Well done, George Awuku Asamoah, another proud COSA Central member. Well done, George Awuku Asamoah. COSA Central is shining everywhere.
And from the Winneba Masqueraders, we have the oldest JHS student, these are people that want to say thank you, President Akufo-Addo, for implementing the free SHS policy that is relieving many parents today. To ensure that you have your masks on, we have the COVID-19 virus actually behind all the paraders, sending a strong signal that we all have to keep our masks on.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the march passed by the veterans, our veterans, who through their sacrifices, we are enjoying peace in our country today. The veteran contingent is under the command of ex-senior warrant officer Dankwa George. And his supernumerary is ex-warrant officer class 1 Mensa Christian. Shall we please give our veterans a round of applause? Because they've really worked, and it's through their sacrifices we are enjoying peace. We say Ayiko to them for their sacrifices. That was the march pass. We now take a patriotic song from the Winneba Senior High School Choir.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Winneba Senior High School in the Futu municipality is going to treat us to some choral music. The head of the school is Mrs. Comfort O.T. Akentane. Their motto is Disce ut laboris pro patria, meaning learn to serve your motherland. The choir is directed by Mr. Ansan Mawusino Buampon Kwame. Winneba SHS was established in 1949 by Honorable A.J. Dowuna Hammond, a minister in the First Republic, with 21 students. Currently, the population of the school is 2,500. Notable personalities are Honorable Kennedy Ejapon, MP for Asan Central, Honorable Kwesi Yanka, former Deputy Minister of Education, Honorable Patrick Yaobuama, MP for Okaikwe Central, Brigadier General Mensa Nunu, former National Security Advisor, and many others. The school is noted for excellence in science, business, and vocational programs. The song was composed by Nana Ado Krante Amoa of Bekwai SDA Senior High School. Acknowledge the presence of Mr. Aaron Adakwa, Director, Culture, Ghana Education Service Headquarters.
Senior High School Choir. Shall we please give them a round of applause? We shall take a poetry recital by Mozana Senior High School. Students from Mozano Senior High School. Mozano Senior High School.
The performing school at Mozano Senior High School in the Gomoa West District in the Central Region of Ghana.
Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia Onyeminyamfu awa wupona ifi Barbados Hen mami Mia ama Motley Fifini mantomu Anyamfu gwamtinei Odafu amwako bwedua itodu awachi Nananum Impenyifu wakukuda mawatu sabra muminara Imbrante funa inketesia Mima humachi Uwe manyenwa Ago Gwana atishima Uminya sumam Namizin sampanam Trisity Na oduma kumayem Azifu Anama Uziduduisi Wakamizin Sikamu wako The odo Sumo biara Opa masyai Binu munu madwa yada membra uye Watu besa moto Wamaranka samu grow Besa shine braketi Mami da minsido Amu brazinti Mambu kumiti Miye ukuwai Vipi Echilino Mimba sorry the one kapen Imada me shadow akwadu bio Impeyifu ekukudam Besia wachi omayisi wano Shu wananya umfifi Bili wani bojaya ni kweji omani Kuye Enye amani dawa nanyi tatuke humatam. Isha humbam ma won cross school. Ejumeku ahro na wanya ahen na kutukutu fan fama. Arabwan wonu dwumezi. Isha wasanso ama imbabun. Anya ejumapi. Being NAPCO. One district, one factory. One district, one ambulance. One district director, one pick-up. One school, one new bus. One teacher, one laptop. One regional director, one V8. Ama payin unjuma paze iye kada yareka yaruje shambraisi ku corona jolbo bona ozi aman bishi ichra dai yo kanzi fumapa gana mani fraye omanya sorwaka ishan kruya abenu nanya tansi sababa biara oman penyizi baba ababa manyi nupuntu echu mamani ifani tampa infra osande so mani beya na ofi henara together we stand divide we fall Afrisiapo Afrisiapo Amangana Afrisiapo Medahumase
Your Excellencies, on your left is a symbol of the Ogwa State, also known as the Ogwa Cotton. The group we're seeing on stage now is the folkloric group from the Center for National Culture performing staying on stage now.
Watch me, you come 1 week, Mr. Oh, now, yes, Buga, Nade.
Senior, name me a new mark, cut down my business is a collapse amount of banks.
So, take quick credit, Inga.
Quick credit?
Yes, quick credit. Who Pesica, Eddie Astatia, you may be. We have been Eddie Atru, your deal. We are government and a private worker. Who Pesica, they are still hot. We are Bosumi, you man. Who is Sicadia, we've been tempered. So, quick credit, Bema loan, and what you are in Kakaka. Now, and let just some Cassian say, a collateral free loaner, Susu, savings, account opening, and a deposit as MBL. You hear me say, Wagana card. 2022 year, 1 year, you man, now one hour your own. Need excuse here.
Credit to 03022 00390 and 05969 20833.
But see that quick credit check us out.
Hisense fridge, display fridge, and a chest freezer. Energy efficient. Dresser and trip power bank.
Everybody can dance.
One to Hisense fridge and work at that. The only version will be a boho by tin. Hisense, your fridge size any model, heavy. Your water dispenser, your ice maker. Nina, you will be. Yes, I want inverter fridge. What the idea shame me freezy we are. Let no do. A save you power.
Hisense.
When him that Madam Hisense. Martin this woman say who?
Hisense.
Everything 28 February. I come him 8 March. Come for Hisense showroom ya. Na go do there.
Then our phone kuvia na nyo mefe. Afọ na ntoma nyamuni oke yo agbadela over dina ko over keken ekere ohun efe gbanya jojo efe o fale ka onu manglodi o de konu yen degbe no no adoju o lododo ababubu o kotutu o plo moja ka denu vovo lo gbo na po aso re moja ka na doki o Among Tom of Dagbami for Drero Yalina, Kata Chokaba. If you're never a poor TV Gado Gifia, a blue backway, blood drag bow, Daka of a back for Kenya Miato, Avenor TV. Na la female call, a pogger.
David Tonto. Ish. Ontonanya, Jacobana nam tasty treat biscuit aquacula, milk snow cake man and amanchoma.
Hey, they can't a banker.
Mabama G tasty treat biscuit, blah, milk snow cake, Nanya master. Yenyo nama bato.
Akakanes, mega, Bamijo.
Atanam the mad one.
Ah, matana ho.
Katonyere. Huh?
Nede Jim Aflajira, Dagwana yo zero.
To nyanyware to me. Avenor TV ha nyanyware venami. Anya choduta anana ba futu madami. La nyata pama ayi ma wo hi hama. Awo nsi anwa achuplashi. Ye owo nchu. Ava pe ba nchu chi akogo. Susumata. Awo dodo ye owo nyon. Nyonu ya anya kpara ntosi asone. Ye la susu ya ta na nchu da sha da chi. Nyɔnu ɖe sia ɖe tsia enya na eƒe dzidzi vevie be yeaɖe srɔ̃ gake ŋkawo kpɔm miele egbe ŋkeke yawo ma esrɔ̃ ɖe nyawo tsi kake me agba kake me amewo ɖe srɔ̃ gba etsɔ ko gbe etsɔ nyitsɔ me yi hã be yeaɖe srɔ̃ kaka na nya ko awo mesɔsɔm o Avenor TV va ye miewɔ ɖoɖo tɔxɛ aɖe ɖoɖo ya miewɔa eƒe tanya nye srɔ̃ ɖe gbe le srɔ̃ ɖe gbe ƒe wɔna ya ma miadze ame yiwo ke nye ame yiwo kpɔ ŋuteƒe le srɔ̃ɖenyawo me dzi ame yiwo katã do dzi le srɔ̃ɖeƒewo me yiwo katã vevesese kple aɖukliɖuɖu aɖewo le wo dzi le srɔ̃ɖeƒewo vevietɔ nye ame yiwo ke kpɔ ŋuteƒe le srɔ̃ɖenya me be woava va ƒo ŋu ne dua afia ŋu dua afia ŋu sɔhɛwo aɖɔ ɖaŋu ne srɔ̃tɔwo le wɔna ya dzia mexɔe se be me yiwo katã ƒe srɔ̃ƒe me nyonyomoa to heyama wɔna ya aɖo srɔ̃ɖeƒewo ɖo ye ɖeviwo katã vevɔm ne srɔ̃ɖeɖe ame yiwo katã mo dzi be yewoage ɖe srɔ̃ɖegble mu to wɔna ya dzia mexɔe se be dzideƒo tɔxɛ aɖe anɔ me sia me si be ye hã yeate ŋu ge ɖe srɔ̃ɖegble me to ya dzia ɖeviwo woakpɔ ŋgɔ yiyi yɔnɔvi aɖe ne wɔ yɔnɔvi aɖe na wòanya be wɔna ya edzi va ge le Avenor TV le akuɖagbewo tso fie gãndre kple afã va se ɖe gãnyi kple afã esia yi kpɔgbɔ be ye le mɔ gbɔ megana be wɔna ya nato ŋu elabe to wɔna ya mea míaƒe aƒewo me anɔ be Jerusalem wɔna ya ƒe kpeɖeŋu awoe be míaƒe sɔlemewo nafa amenɔƒe ɖe sia ɖe nanɔ ɖoɖo ŋu ɖeviwo katã le fukpekpe me le agrãdzedze ƒe yiyiwo me yiwoe be dzilawo be yewo fukpema ne míaɖo to wɔna ya míasrɔ̃ ŋu geɖe akɔkplɔ mía ɖokuiwoe eya ta megblɔm dzideƒotɔe be enya nyui aɖe va ƒe enya nyui aɖe va ƒe me sia me ne no klalo ne be yeadɔ le wɔna ya to ŋunana melo alo boblododo wòadzɔ ŋua ekema nayɔ 024 250 1352 yɔ 024 250 1352 be wò fukpekpe le asitsanyawo me.
Children, do not practice this at home. The next activity will be working in pairs. Forward row, forehead spring. Forward row, forehead spring. Handspring dive and row. the fly handspring. They will move to the next stage of activity, which is the individual tricks. Individual tricks. That is series of head spring. Series of head spring. That was the one somersault handspring. Arabic 10. Let's give him a round of applause. The back somersault in series.
As we witness the gymnastics, we would also want to acknowledge the support of the Ekunfi Fruits and Juices Limited, producers of Eku Juice or Ekunfi Juice, Nestle Ghana Limited, Fan Milk Ghana Limited, as well as Zoom Lion for supporting this anniversary.
We will now move to the next stage of work, which is the horse work. We have the broad way and the length way. Activities to be conducted will be the through vault and then the astride vault. The only female within the PTIs, the only female. That is a neck roll, long arm drop. Neck roll, long arm drop. The only female, Benedicta Motti, AC1 Benedicta Motti. The next line of activity will be the dive and roll and hollow back lift.
for supporting this anniversary over the years. We would want to express our appreciation also to Unilever Ghana Limited, Coca-Cola Company, as well as the Agricultural Development Bank, or the ADB.
The next activity to be conducted by the Physical Training School PTIs will be the dive and roll and then somersault through the loop. Physical Training School instructors are under the command of Captain Suleimana Safianu, and his 2IC is Lieutenant Abudu Salifu. The Sergeant Major of the Physical Training School is Senior Warrant Officer Class 2 Kofi Isha. The safety supervisors are Warrant Officer Class 2 Jeffred Amponsa. We have LS Ashabi Erasmus and Warrant Officer Class 2 Courage Adato. We now witness the dive and roll and then somersault through the loop. The only female too much. Shall we please give them a round of applause? That was the last activity, and they are done with the activities for the day. PTS, and Lieutenant Gershon Adase has asked permission to march off the PTIs and give room for the next line of activity. Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, we would be witnessing the fast roping from helicopter by troops from the Ghana Armed Forces Special Force. It is made up of the Army Special Force Brigade, the Army Special Operations Brigade, the Navy Special Boat Squadron, which is the Special Force component of the Ghana Navy, as well as the Air Force Special Force Squadron. The fast roping is one of the methods used to insert troops into an area to conduct special operations. From time to time, these special force units are employed together depending on the type of mission at hand. So today, we shall see the combined fast roping of special force units that has been created in the Ghana Armed Forces. That is the Army Special Operations Brigade, the Navy Special Boat Squadron, and the Air Force Special Force Squadron. We would have 2 helicopters used for this year's activity. One is to provide security for the troops embarking on the operations. And the other helicopter will be the one carrying the special force team to conduct the operation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I humbly request that you secure any object that could fly with the helicopter getting on the pitch. That is the security helicopter. It is providing security for the troops to conduct their activity. The captain for the helicopter, that is the Mi-17 helicopter that dropped the special force team, is squadron leader Evans Opoku. His co-pilots are squadron leader Anthony Derry, the flight engineers on board are Warrant Officer Class 2 Mensa Richard, Flight Sergeants Boache Evans, and Corporal Yenchia Ambrose. That was the combined fast roping by the Army Special Operations Brigade and the Navy Special Boat Squadron. It was done in conjunction with the Air Force Special Force Squadron. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have troops march on parade. The helicopter providing security for the team conducting the special ops is captained by squadron leader Courage Fianco. His co-pilots are squadron leader Christiana Amponsan and Flight Lieutenant Peter Honyenuga. The flight engineers are Flight Sergeant Mensa Kingsford and Flight Sergeant Kakare Albert. The forward air control legs that planned and well coordinated movement of all aircrafts on this parade are Flight Lieutenant Leslie Kofi Yali, Flight Lieutenant Abdul Nasser Salia, Corporal Agozu Mandela and Corporal Duya Prince. They planned and coordinated the movement of all aircraft during this year's anniversary parade. Contingents are now marching on parade for us to have the equipment display by the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana National Ambulance Service, and the Military Physical Training Mobile Vehicle Display. shall now have the equipment displayed by the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana National Ambulance Service, and the military physical training display on the vehicle. Leading the equipment leading the equipment from the Army Special Operations Brigade is the quad bikes. The quad bikes. May I state that the quad bike team, the first bike is being ridden by a female soldier, and the commander of the quad bike team is also a female lieutenant. They should tell you that what a man can do, a woman can also do even better. The equipment display. The first equipment is from the Army Special Operations Brigade. Following the equipment from the Army Special Operations Brigade is the 1-5 Armored Brigade, with personnel drawn from the 153, 154, and 155 regiments. The first troop is made up of the Cobra Electro-Optic Surveillance System Armored Personnel Carriers. The troop has adopted the Diamond Formation, and it is under the command of Captain Delali Foley. The second troop is made up of the Cobra 2
Huh? Neda Jim Aflajira Dagwana yo 0550-679-170 Ado 0503-123-456 FDA Daside Boblo Dodo Siaji
Ava ole nyanyare tumi he Fifi Avenor TV o dira gbajia so bo wonto na kwele o TV ji Decoder re sia de exam na la to kwenye be agbayi wo dena wo pa nkuvia na nya o mefe Evo na wonto manya moni o ka yo agbadela o va dina ko vo kekan ekere o efe gbanya jojo efa o fa le ka onu manglode o de konu yen de gbe no no adodua o lododo ababubu o kotutu o plomoja ka de nu vovo le o bona po atware moja ka na dokio amanto me fa de gbe me o po odrero nyalina ka ta chokaba fifia na be na po TV gere o ji fifia eblugba kwe ple dregbe o dake efe gba fo ikenya miato Avenor TV na la fi me ko epoge
The battery sergeant major is warrant officer class 1 Zakaria Isifu. Following the equipment from the 66 Artillery Regiment is the Zodiac boat. The lead boat is Yoga Gaba and is carrying the Ghana Navy divers. The divers unit was established to undertake search and rescue, diving, underwater, ship inspection and repairs, life-saving, explosive ordnance disposal in conjunction with a special boat squadron. It flies the flag Alpha, a flag hoisted to signal that the vessel has divers underwater, and other vessels should keep well clear of at slow speed. It is under the leadership of Chief Petty Officer Class 2 Berkeley Livingston. The 2IC is Chief Petty Officer Class 2 W Godfrey. Following Yoga Gaba is Achimotaba, one of the Zodiac boats acquired for counter-terrorism operations on all navigable water bodies in the country. It is being operated by the Ghana Navy Special Boat Squadron, the Special Force unit of the Ghana Navy, and is also the only unit of the Ghana Armed Forces that operates in all terrains. We have the vehicles from the Ghana Police Service. The lead vehicle is commanded by ASP Bediako Dakwa, and they have adopted the formation, which is the diamond formation. The rear commander is in the person of ASP Mr. Robert Ofe. Following that of the Ghana Police Service is the equipment display by the Ghana National Fire Service. The lead vehicle is the water tender, the tender vehicle, and it is followed by the recovery. The multi-purpose vehicle. Next to the Ghana National Fire Service is the Ghana National Ambulance Service, and they are under the command of AEMT Samson Aka. The last on the equipment display is the physical training vehicle display, and the activities conducted are push-ups, sit-ups, vertical rope climbing, bench press, pull-ups, or chin-up. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we shall now witness the march past by the various contingents on parade. But before that, the band will troop.
Band! Troop!
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the tune being played by the band is a tune that is usually played during fishing periods in the coastal areas, and this is the tune Sisiri Boom. The formation adopted by the band is a canoe, which depicts the occupation by the people of Ogua. The origin of band trooping dates back to the early days of man, who assembled his musicians and played them across his community as a result of victory at war. When armies began the system of regimentation at the beginning of the 17th century, the custom was inoculated into the ceremonial parade to serve as a dual purpose of allowing the bandsman relax his limbs after a long static performance, as well as provide spectacle to the parade. The sequence of band trooping, we have the call of the bandsmen, the slow march as witnessed, the compliments as we are witnessing now. They will do the quick march, the counter march, the evolution, and then the finale. distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the band has just formed the Edinkra symbol Boaminamemboao, which is literally translated as help me and let me help you, to symbolize cooperation and interdependence. The band has just formed the Edinkra symbol Boaminamemboao. Shall we please raise our flags to sing happy birthday to Mother Ghana? "65 years of independence is not a small journey. It hasn't been an easy journey. 65 years of independence. Mother Ghana is 65 years, and we should all be proud as Ghanaians to be part of this year's celebration. Happy birthday, Mother Ghana. 65 years of independence. Shall we please give the band a round of applause? We shall now witness the march pass in slow and in quick time by the contingents on parade. We will now witness the crossing over of horses by the parade second in command and the parade adjutant. The purpose of this movement is to allow the parade second in command to be at the rear of all contingents to move them during the march past, and for the parade adjutant to be with the parade commander as his aide-de-camp. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 colors on parade for this year's anniversary parade, and we have the national color, the army color, the naval ensign, and the air force color. Carrying the national color, we have Captain Nana Kwabna Domfe. Color escorts are Warrant Officer Class 2, Kwe Ni Osabu Robert, and Staff Sergeant Ayim Frimpong Michael. Carrying the army color is Captain Courage Jidevo Beji, and his escort is Sergeant Asamoah Peter Rambo. The naval ensign is carried by Naval Lieutenant John Selom Kweti. His escorts are Chief Petty Officer Class 2, Hagan Marshall, and Petty Officer Class 1, Paul Richard. Carrying the Air Force color is Flight Lieutenant Nana Che Bobe, and the escorts are Warrant Officer Class 2, Jito Alasa Richard, and Sergeant Moro Osman. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the police have found 4 missing children, and they are behind the presidential days. A tent has been mounted, so if you know a student or a school child from your school is missing, please go to the police tent mounted behind the place and identify the children, 3 boys and 1 girl. it, ladies and gentlemen. The troops have just formed. Ghana is 65. Ghana is 65. GH is 65. And if you are privileged to find yourself a little higher, you would appreciate the formation. Years of independence, and that is what the troops have just formed. GH is 65, Ghana is 65. Excellency, the devastation caused by the COVID-19 pandemic the world over has left many nations struggling to recover. The theme, working together, bouncing back together, is a clarion call to all Ghanaians to come together and work towards attaining sustainable economic recovery as Mother Ghana marks her 65th independence anniversary. take you through some of the rules performed by the various security services on parade this morning. The Ghana Army is made up of the Ghana Armed Forces is made up of the Ghana Army, the Ghana Navy, and the Ghana Air Force. They are responsible for the defense of Ghana by land, sea, and air. change from slow march to quick march. The Ghana Army is responsible for defending the country by land by conducting offensive and defensive operations. Some operations conducted by the Ghana Army include Operation Gongong, Operation Halt, Operation Calm Life, Operation Cow Leg, Operation Motherland, Operation COVID Safety, among others. The Ghana Navy is responsible for the protection of the territorial waters of the country against seaborne invasion and securing the maritime space for national development. The Air Force is to provide air transport and offensive air support to the Ghana Armed Forces to protect the territorial airspace of Ghana. Approaching the days is the #1 male contingent of the Ghana Army, and it is under the command of Captain Ebenezer Dampari. The female contingent, the Army contingent for the female, is under the command of Captain Prisla Ahmad Konyewo. The Navy male contingent is under the command of Naval Lieutenant Leonard Senam. The Navy female contingent. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I request that as the colors march past your location, you all please rise and all in uniform would pay appropriate compliments. The Navy female contingent is under the command of Naval Lieutenant Florence Elom Eto. The Air Force male contingent is under the command of Flight Lieutenant Emmanuel Kelly. The female contingent for the Ghana Air Force is ably commanded by Flight Lieutenant Vivienne Fosu. The first male contingent for the Ghana Police Service is under the command of DSP Dr. Baba Francis Kofi. Following the male contingent for the Ghana Police Service is the female contingent for the Ghana Police Service, and it is under the command of DSP Leocadia Sunrise Adika Tamaklu. The second male contingent for the Ghana Police Service is commanded by DSP Kilian Dakura. And the second female contingent for the Ghana Police Service is under the command of DSP Theodora Ntiwa. The male contingent for the Ghana Prison Service is commanded by DSP Emmanuel Bule. The female contingent for the Ghana Prison Service is commanded by DSP Yvette Asiedu. The number 13 contingent is a contingent for the Ghana National Fire Service. The male contingent is commanded by ADO Grade 1 Sylvester Ni Okoti Ozo Mensa. The female contingent for the Ghana National Fire Service is commanded by ADO Grade 1 Lucy Flossie Sosu. The male contingent for the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority is commanded by Assistant Revenue Officer Eugene Minka Asensu. And the female contingent for the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority is commanded by Assistant Revenue Officer Nora Konedu Sapon. The male contingent for the Ghana Immigration Service is under the command of DSI Enoch Ajiman. And the female contingent for the Ghana Immigration Service is commanded by BSI Ivy Asumeni. For the Ghana National Ambulance Service, the male contingent is under the command of AEMT Alexander Chumesi. The female contingent for the Ghana National Ambulance Service is commanded by AEMT Al-Hassan Nadia. May I continue with some of the rules by the various security services on parade this morning. The Ghana Police Service is responsible for preventing and detecting crimes, to apprehend offenders, and to maintain public order and safety of persons and property. The Ghana Prison Service is responsible for the safe custody of prisoners as well as their welfare, reformation and rehabilitation. The Ghana National Fire Service is mandated to save lives and property through firefighting and the rescue of individuals trapped in other emergency situations. In line with this, the service provides technical advice for building plans in respect of machinery and structural layout to facilitate escape and evacuation from fire. The Custom Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority is responsible for the collection of duties and taxes which are used to finance the country's recurrent budget and developmental projects in the area of health, education, housing, transport sector, etc. They also prevent smuggling. The Ghana Immigration Service regulates the country's dealings with non-citizens. It also advises and ensures that effective implementation of all laws and regulations pertaining to immigration and related issues. The Ghana National Ambulance Service responds to road traffic accidents, industrial accidents and disasters, inter-hospital referrals and domestic emergencies. All security services play important roles in the development of our dear nation. We say well done, Ayiko, to them all for their sacrifices and contribution for peace and stability we enjoy in Ghana. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the troops are here to adopt another formation. That is the theme for this year's anniversary celebration. Working together, bouncing back together. If you should find yourself above, you would surely appreciate the formation adopted. working together, bouncing back together. That is the formation adopted. We must commend the drill instructors who work tirelessly to put these troops in shape and to be able to come out with this formation. We appreciate the efforts of the Army Drill and Duty School, led by Senior Warrant Officer Amegachi Arnold. We also appreciate the effort of Senior Warrant Officer Logan Patience, instructors from the Armed Forces Sergeant Major's Office, led by Warrant Officer Class 1 Dakwa Clement. We appreciate representatives from all the services, instructors from the Ghana National Fire Service, the Custom Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Immigration Service, the Police Service, the Prison Service, and the Ghana National Ambulance Service.
Rain will advance review order. Man center. Quick march.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once the contingents advance in review order, I'll humbly request that we rise for the national salute. Shall we please rise for the national salute?
National salute! Bring the axe!
The formation adopted by the Hellies approaching the days is the Ugwa formation. Ugwa 1 is captained by squadron leader Courage Bianco. His co-pilots are squadron leader Christiana Amponsa, Flight Lieutenant Onyega Peter, Flight Lieutenant Augustine Kanga, and the flight engineers on board are Flight Sergeant Mensa Kingsford, Flight Sergeant Kakare Albert. The Ugwa 2 formation is the MI-17, captained by squadron leader Evans Opoku, co-pilot squadron leader Anthony Derry, squadron leader Peter Che, and the flight engineers Flight Sergeant Evans Wache, Corporal Labi, and Corporal Kranchi Yao. Shall we please be seated? The parade commander will now ask permission from Mr. President to stand the parade artist for our special guest of honor's remarks and the anniversary speech by the President of the Republic of Ghana and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Mr. President, march past over. May I start the parade artist for the special guest of honor's remarks and your anniversary address, Mr. President.
Permission has been granted the parade commander to stand the parade at ease for our special guest of honor's remarks and the anniversary speech by the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I respectfully invite our special guest of honor, the Prime Minister of Barbados, Her Excellency Mia Amo Motley, for her remarks. Shall we please welcome her with a round of applause?
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremonies. President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, and First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, Vice President of the Republic and Second Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Your Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, honorable members of the Council of State, ministers, members of Parliament, members of government officials of Ghana, traditional rulers and religious leaders of Ghana, members of the diplomatic corps, and indeed my own Minister of Foreign Affairs and my own ambassador, distinguished Ghanaian citizens all. Today I am filled with such hope, and I am so happy to be here with you to celebrate the 65th independence of your country. On behalf of the people and government of Barbados, I extend congratulations, our warmest congratulations to you on the attainment of this milestone. For us, you were the beacon that shone the light almost 1 decade before we came to that own moment ourselves. And that is why last year, when we became the youngest parliamentary republic, we asked your president to bless us with his remarks, because we felt that just as you led the way in 1957 and 1960, you led that way for us with the coming of our republic. It is almost trite to share with you that your founder leader, Kwame Nkrumah, inspired so many of us across the globe. After decades and in some instances centuries of colonialism and exploitation, the capacity to rise and to be able to say that we can, we shall, we will. That simple example gave so many of us the courage that we too could and would and should. As I indicated to you just last year on the 30th of November, we took that step. And on that occasion, we elected our first president, Dame Sandra Mason, who has asked me also to pass her warmest regards to you, Mr. President, on the occasion of this 65th anniversary. It is significant to us, sir, that when you spoke and shared your message with us as a Barbadian nation, you indicated that it was our great fortune to be able to complete this circle of self-determination at a time when the world has so readily embraced the principles of democracy and enfranchisement. And yes, my friends, and yes, the young people of Ghana in particular, I am mindful that for you, this may seem a journey that is long, long past from where it started 65 years ago. But be assured that that anchoring 65 years ago is what allows us now to stand tall and proud, even as we see the rare even as we see the ugly face rearing itself again of racism and imperialism across our world. We must never, never, ever accept that there can be first-class or second-class citizens in this world. And we equally assert today that there cannot be first-class and second-class nations in the global community. It is for that reason that we will work together in solidarity to fight the battles of our time, challenging as they're appearing to be, quickly as they're coming at us. For whether it is the climate crisis that affects us, or whether it is the scourge of war that is raising its head yet again, or whether it is the assertion by some who have not been elected to take power from those who were duly elected, we have a duty to stand tall and to protect the principles of democracy and the principles that are anchored in our Constitution and the principles that we committed to in the United Nations Charter and the International Covenant of Civil and Political Rights. These may sound like a lot of big words to many of us, but the truth is, they are simple anchors that assure that each of us deserves the right to be heard, the right to be seen, and the right to be cared for. My friends, African-Caribbean solidarity received a new boost on the 7th of September last year when we came together for the first ever African CARICOM Summit. I want to let you know that it was your President's visit to Barbados in 2019, along with President Kenyatta, that allowed us, as I was getting ready to chair the Caribbean community, to agree that we should have that first summit. Alas, COVID visited us, and what was to be the first summit of June 2020 ultimately became the summit of the 7th of September 2021. My friends, out of that summit, we agreed to establish a permanent forum for African and Caribbean territories and states, and that forum would be jointly coordinated by the African Union and the CARICOM Secretariat. We agreed also to take steps that the 7th of September shall forever be known as Africa CARICOM Day. And we ask you, our brothers and sisters in Ghana, as we will in Barbados, to celebrate that day with the knowledge that those of us across the Atlantic can never be divided, not even by the forces of history or the passage of time. The establishment of this forum will allow for us to bring about synergies between the CARICOM single market and economy and the African continental free trade area. And it is significant that in both of these instances, our two countries lead the effort. In your case, for the Africa continental free trade area, and in the case of Barbados, for the CARICOM single market and economy. We've also agreed that we should collaborate and work much closer at the United Nations, because many of our objectives are the same and our mission is the same. We may have different routes by which we must get there, but if we have the same destination and if we have the same purpose, then we have a duty to collaborate and cooperate with each other. We've also agreed that that collaboration should be heard as we raise our voices against the inequity of vaccine distribution that has bedeviled our world as if there were truly first-class and second-class nations of the world. We reject that. We reject that. We ask ourselves to cooperate equally on the matters of the climate crisis, and we do so conscious that each of us is affected. You here with the same coastal erosion, whether in the Volta region or the Greater Accra region. or with the flooding that has regrettably taken lives here in your own country in 2019 and as recent as last year in August, affecting your ability to produce food, affecting your ability to buy food, because the costs continue to rise. And now that it is compounded by the realities of the pandemic and the realities of the war in Ukraine, we expect, regrettably, that there will be difficult times, that there will be increases in prices continuing. And I say to you, the people of Ghana, that in the same way that we have in Barbados to explain to our people that the cost of living that now chokes so many of our people is regrettably not national, but global in nature. For we only need to look at the impact that will be happening soon as we get our next shipments of oil, as we get our next shipments of food, as we get our ability to negotiate whether we can in fact get the shipping arrangements to receive that which we want to buy. But we know that we come from a proud and resilient people, and not even the combination of the pandemic and the climate crisis and the consequences of aggression in Ukraine can cause us to bow and to lose.
Miato nyanyui aɖe tu mi. Avenor TV he nyanyui aɖe vɛ na mi. Enya tso duta enana be ƒuto me da mi. Le nyateƒe ma, eyi Mawu wò xixa ma, ewɔ ŋutsi ŋu atsu kple asi. Ye wòwɔ ŋutsu. Eva kpe be ŋutsu tsi akogo. Susu ma ta. Ewɔ ɖoɖo ye wòwɔ nyɔnu. Nyɔnu ya enye kpeɖeŋutɔ si asɔ nɛ. Ye le susu ya ta, na ŋutsu ɖe sia ɖe tsi. Nyɔnu ɖe sia ɖe tsia, enye na eƒe dzidzi vevie be yeaɖe srɔ̃. Gake ŋkawo kpɔm mie le, egbe ŋkeke yawo ma, esrɔ̃ ɖe nyawo tsi kake me, agba kake me. Amewo ɖe srɔ̃ gba etsɔ ko wogbe, etsɔ nyitsɔ, me yi hã be yeaɖe srɔ̃, kaka nanya ko, awo, mesɔsɔm o. Avenor TV va, ye miewɔ ɖoɖo tɔxɛ aɖe. Ɖoɖo ya miewɔa, eƒe tanya nye srɔ̃ɖegbe. Le srɔ̃ɖegbe ƒe wɔna ya ma, miadze ame yiwo ke nye ame yiwo kpɔ ŋuteƒe le srɔ̃ɖenyawo me dzi. Ame yiwo katã do dzi le srɔ̃ɖeƒewo. Me yiwo katã vevesese kple aɖukliɖuɖu aɖewo le wo dzi le srɔ̃ɖeƒewo. Vevietɔ nye ame yiwo ke kpɔ ŋuteƒe le srɔ̃ɖenya me. Be woava va ƒo ŋu ne dua, afia ŋu dua, afia ŋu sɔhɛwo, aɖɔ ɖaŋu ne srɔ̃tɔwo. Le wɔna ya dzia, mexɔe se be me yiwo katã ƒe srɔ̃ƒe me nyonyomoa, to heya ma, wɔna ya aɖo srɔ̃ɖeƒewo ɖo. Ye ɖeviwo katã vevɔm ne srɔ̃ɖeɖe. Ame yiwo katã modzi be yewoage ɖe srɔ̃ɖegble me to wɔna ya dzia, mexɔe se be dzideƒo tɔxɛ aɖe anɔ me sia me si be ye hã yeate ŋu ge ɖe srɔ̃ɖegble me. To ya dzia ɖeviwo woakpɔ ŋgɔ yiyi. Yonovi aɖe ne wɔ yonovi aɖe. Na wòanya be wɔna ya edzi va ge le Avenor TV. Le akuɖagbewo tso fie ga 9 kple afã va se ɖe ga 9 kple afã. Esia yi kpɔkpɔ be ye le mɔ gbɔ. Megana be wɔna ya nato ŋu. Elabe to wɔna ya ma, míaƒe aƒewo me anɔ be Jerusalem. Wɔna ya ƒe kpeɖeŋu awoe be míaƒe sɔlemewo nafa. Amenɔƒe ɖe sia ɖe nanɔ ɖoɖo ŋu. Ɖeviwo katã le fukpekpe me le aglãdzedze ƒe yiyiwo me. Yiwoe be dzilawo be yewo fukpe ma. Ne míaɖo to wɔna ya, míasrɔ̃ ŋu geɖe akɔkplɔ mía ɖokuiwoe. Eya ta megblɔm dzideƒotɔe be enya nyui aɖe va ƒe. Enya nyui aɖe va ƒe, me sia me ne no klalo. Ne be yeadɔ le wɔna ya. To ŋunana melo alo boblododo wòadzɔ ŋua. Ekema nayɔ 024 250 1352. Yɔ 024 250 1352. Be wo fukpekpe le asitsanyawo mea, nazu gba ɖe gbenya. Míawoe gbɔna dɔwɔ ge akpe na mi.
Efa ole nyanyua de tumi he. Fifi Avenor TV o de da gbajia so ba wonto na kwele o TV ji. Decoder de sia de exam na la. To kwenye be agbayi wo de na wo pa nkuvia na nya o mefe. Efa na wonto ma nyamoni o ka yo agbadela o va dina ko vo kekan. Ekere o efa gbanya jojo. Efa o fa le ka onu manglo dia o. De konu yen de gbe no no adodua o. Lododo, ababubu, kotutu o. Klo moja ka de nu vovo le wo bona po acho re moja ka na dokio. Among Tom of the Gummy or Quadrero, Yalina, Kata Chokaba. If you never a poor TV got OG Fifia, a blue backway, blood drake bow, Daka of a back for you can yato, Avenor TV. Na la female call, a pogger.
Lele, Avivia de la Signe. Dibe imagine Avenor TV. Avivia de la Signe. Dibe imagine Avenor TV.
Agonami, nkonyenye Sera Music. Mekpona Avenor TV. Hesiayi.
Lele.
L'Avenor TV. Vivi c'est l'Avenor TV. Vivi c'est l'Avenor TV. Vivi c'est l'Avenor TV. Ouye. Yo, nkonyenye Hansbex. Elle Avenor TV pom. Minami akwe enyonto. Agbehundi la gage. Miela gbejilo. Miele vivi sense l'Avenor TV.
David Tonto. Ish. Ontona nye jakopane na nam tasty treat biscuit akpakula milk snow cake man na nam nchoma.
Hey, dekade ebenka.
Maba maji tasty treat biscuit bla milk snow cake nanya master. Yenyo na magbato.
Akakanes, mega bamijo.
Atanam de madwa.
Matana ho.
Katonyere. Huh?
Nede Jim Aflajira. Dagwana yo 0550-679-170. Ado 0503-123-456.
FDA daside boblododo siaji.